Good luck to you and to anyone who is going through the job market this year in mathematics or in academia. It's really tough. It's really tough mentally, physically, emotionally. So, just my first piece of advice is take care of yourself. Make sure you have some outlet, something that is not math and the job market to just disconnect. My second piece of advice for on campus interviews in particular is that everyone you meet during the entire day, during your entire stay in that area, will be either part of the committee or will report to the committee. It is shocking to me that some candidates at times become so rude to some of the people that they think are not part of the committee. I've had candidates come through that were incredibly rude to our administrative assistants. And of course, those administrative assistants report directly to the head of the department and report to the committee what has happened. And we love our administrative assistants. They are an essential part of our team. And we don't want anyone who is going to be rude to them. And it's a red flag of how they are going to behave otherwise with anyone, including undergrads. Students, undergrads, graduate students, many times are also part of the committee, or we ask our students, what did you think of the candidates? We run a survey. And that is very important information about what this candidate may be like in the future. My other piece of advice or comment is that if you have made it to an on-campus interview, then we already know what you look like on paper and we like your credentials. You have all the credentials we're looking for. So in the on-campus interview, we are really trying to understand what would you be like as a colleague? Are you going to be a good fit for the department? And also you are trying to understand whether you will be a good fit in that department. What you would be like as an instructor, as a colleague, as an advisor to students. And we try to understand what that would be like from all the interactions during the day. So it is really exhausting to be on your best behavior during the entire day, but everyone is trying to understand that. What are those interactions going to be like? How can we extrapolate what happens in that interview to what we think you'll be like in the rest of your time at that institution? I have lots of thoughts and advice on how to apply for jobs, and I have written a lot of that in my blog in entries about how to apply for jobs in academia, but also I have written about my experiences, what my interviews were like when I was applying for postdocs and when I was applying for tenure track positions. So if you're interested, you can go and read all of these entries in my blog.